Hey guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I just wanted to give you a heads up really on the twins sleeping routine and how it's all going. Just sitting here in a hoodie. It's gotten really cold today, so hoodie and it's my pre-workout before I head out to the shed shortly before the twins, while the twins go down. It's such an awesome routine I've got them in now that I can actually, instead of relying on Te Atarangi to look after them for my afternoon train, I just do make my train a little bit earlier and I do it while they're down in bed. So it's really, really good. So what had happened is I actually went over to Plunket and I was getting some sleep lessons for the twins. Say hello. Hello. Joy's in her winter woolies as well. Say hello. Hey, Dee. Hi. Hi. Big tongue. Hey, hi, big tongue. Yeah, so I had gone to Plunket a couple of weeks ago, and as soon as we got back, we went away for the weekend, got back, and I got stuck into it. Now, the first thing that Michelle did say to me, that's the Plunket nurse, was if you're not ready for it, don't do it, because they're going to get mixed ideas of what the hell's going on with their sleeping. So the first thing is that I had to put them in their own room. Apparently when they sleep, so I had both porta cots and our bed in our room. It was very cramped and it was very chaotic during our nighttime routine, which was not a routine. It was a nightmare. So that was the first thing she said, was to put them, they need to go in their own room so they don't sense that I'm around, so they cry in the middle of the night and wait for me to pick them up, really, because that's what I would do. It was hectic, so they would still be waking up for bottles. They are just over 15 months now, so they'd still be waking up for bottles, to feed, to cuddle, to jump in my bed. 2 to 3 times a night each. So for me, it was pretty much Royal was kicked out of my bed so all the kids could sleep in my bed. But it was good for him so he wouldn't wake up when he was working. And now that he's away a lot as well, this routine is absolutely amazing, what we're in now. So we have finally got our bed back. However, it did take a little bit. So they were put in their own room. They're still together. So my beliefs were, when I had Te Atarangi, that I didn't believe in having your kids in a separate room. I always thought to find a connection with your children, they needed to be with you by your side. Now, this is the thing about being open-minded, is that I was ready to accept, they need to go in their own room. They need to, I need to sleep. That's what it was. I need to get some sleep. It was absolutely crazy. So the first night was really, really hectic. They didn't know what the hell was going on. So they were both awake probably about 4 times each. So, and the idea is, Michelle said that not to eye contact them when they wake during the night, not to eye contact them, not to say anything, not to even pick them out of their cot. It was just comfort them while they're down. Like if they're standing up, lie them back down, put the blanket on them, and just make sure, they know that you're there, but also know that they're not getting out of bed. So it was really hard, especially doing both of them, because one would wake up, then the next one would wake up, and then the next one. So it was like it was an absolute nightmare the first night. However, going into the second night was an ultimate dream. I really, really couldn't believe it. So hello. Who's there? Hello. It was a dream, and I couldn't believe this was the second night that they both slept through. I think Son woke up probably about 4 o'clock just crying. I went in there, like it was pretty hysterical crying too. Went in there and just did what Michelle had said. No eye contact, no pick them up, just lie them back down and walk away. And then he went back to sleep till about 6:30 or so. So it has been amazing. And so this is what I'm doing with their afternoon sleeps as well. So they get their sleep. Like Joy, she loves sleep. It's just Son. We're still having a little bit of problems with him. But the idea, like if they're not hysterical crying, just to leave them there and they'll be fine. And they end up going back to sleep anyway. Joy's fine. It's mainly just Son. I had a real tough night with him last night. But for 2 weeks, it's been absolute bliss, I tell you. And something else happened as well is that while we were away in Wellington, I had such a shit weekend of eating. Like, I'm talking about absolute shit. Fish and chips, a lot of carbohydrates, like good carbohydrates, but I'm not even supposed to be having a lot of carbohydrates at the moment. Just while I've got my goal was set. I've got a week to go and I probably won't make it, but I'm happy where I'm at the moment. Anyway, so when we got back after that, I left it for a couple of days and I was like, fuck, I don't know if I should weigh myself or should I? And then I was like, no, you know what? I'll weigh myself because then I know where I'm at again and let's just start from the start. And fucking lo and behold, I had scraped off 2 kg. I was just like, what the? And believe me, I think it actually comes down to the sleep. So we started the kids on the Sunday night and then I weighed myself on the Wednesday, having Sunday night was shit, but Monday night, Tuesday night, full hours sleep, like 8 hours of sleep each night. It was crazy. Like sleep is a miracle weight change composition. Guys. All right, anyway, that's us for now. I really just wanted to share how it'd been going with the kids sleeping. So they've also, sorry, another thing was, hey, look. Ooh. Another thing is not to give them a bottle in bed because I was doing that to Joy. Hey, I'm going to take you to bed in a minute. Are you ready? Are you ready for no nice? One of the other things was not to give them a bottle in bed, and I was doing that with Joy a lot. So they have their bottle about half an hour before they're due for bed. So they've had their bottles now. She's getting grumpy because she is well overdue for her sleep. So I'm just going to go and take them to bed now. But anyway, I hope if you're having difficulties with sleep with the children and stuff, seek help. Like, look for help. Like, I was doing everything, and I was just banging my head against the wall because nothing was working. And I guess being open to other ideas is what has helped me the most. Anyway, guys, happy hump day. Have an awesome day, and we will catch you up later. Bye. Ciao.